I'm Danny Gurry, and you've tuned in to Good Morning Frederick. It's a podcast, well, about Frederick. Everything, the people, the businesses, the nonprofits, and the cool stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Good Morning Frederick. Oh, good morning, Frederick. Today is Thursday, June 19th, and I am your host, Danny Gurry. Thank you so much to everybody who came out yesterday and watched online as we celebrated Show 300. I don't know what is happening today. I didn't even look, obviously. And seeing yourself on screen, it's just sometimes a little discombobulating. I don't know. Hair has a mind of its own today. Got my hair done yesterday by Roxanne. She takes care of it. I look like 10 years younger. Got rid of all those wisdom hairs, those lovely grays that pop in like crazy. Anyway, had a great time yesterday at the home of everything Frederick, live streaming our 300th show. And, even though I plan these so far in advance, they do still kind of sneak up on me. And which is kind of silly. And I got to start getting all the numbers together of total views, how many people I've interviewed over the shows. Already thinking about show 500. Not that we're going to skip show 400, but 500 ought to be a pretty big deal, I think. 500 shows will be about a year and a half of doing Good Morning Frederick. But anyway, having a ball. So thank you guys for hanging with me and making this possible. Let's talk about what is going to be on today's show, number 301. We got Morning Roundup with Bob Miller and Chris Michaels from WFMD. I'm going to highlight some of the events we have going on in and around Frederick. I've been busy trying to update the calendar as much as I possibly can. So many things happening. Oh, goodness. And I was saying something to somebody yesterday. I'm already in the plans for things like September, October, and it's like you're wishing your summer away. And for the love of goodness gracious, Mother Nature, tomorrow is the summer solstice. I hope we actually see some sunshine soon. This is really, really tough with all this thunderstorms, rain. Yesterday's weather went through. It was all over the place. Sunny, cloudy, rainy. I mean, thunderstorms. Nuts. I don't like it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what we're doing to the weather, but I feel like, it's not like when we were kids. And I know they say it's climate change. I feel like we got some manipulation going on somewhere. Anyway, off that soapbox. I get to talk to Hannah Ponce today. She is opening up Party in the Park on July 4th in Baker Park with WFRE on stage. I can't wait to see her sing. She is so adorable. We have a really fun video with her. And then the Secret Stash video. So I want to congratulate Robin, who found the envelope yesterday. And it's been found every day. 2 days needed hints so far. But really, really excited about that. Everybody's having a good time with that. All Good Morning Frederick merch this month benefits Mountainside Education and Enrichment. You can go back on YouTube and check out the video interview we did with Joe Richardson to find out about that program. Pretty cool, trying to keep a lot of good stuff out of our landfill. Goodness. All right, let me clear my throat and we'll get the show started. Thank you, Dorita's Italian Ice and Frozen Custard of Frederick, open daily noon to 9 p.m. You can also pick up a hot pretzel, iced coffee, or those custard sandwiches. Oh my goodness, so good. How about a lemonade? Oh, delicious. I had the mango one the other day. Amazing. If you can't get to Rita's, they can come to you through Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber Eats. They've also got cola floats, and they've got a lot of great stuff. Specials every month. Check them out on social. There's no reason not to have Rita's. 538 West South Street in Frederick. All right, the gentlemen are in the studio. Let's find out what's happening in the morning roundup. Morning Roundup is sponsored by Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Window tinting, paint protection film, ceramic coating, vinyl wraps like on the Good Morning Frederick car. Also, customized leather upholstered car seats. They can take care of all your aftermarket enhancements. Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland, accessories for any lifestyle. Find them on Urbana Pike or at autotrim-md.com. Well, good morning.
Well, good morning.
How are you?
Tip of the hat, top hat for your 300 show that we weren't able to make yesterday. So congratulations on that.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I like it. I like the prop, the accoutrement. That's amazing.
Yeah, they can't just wear the headphones though because it doesn't fit. This is the hat that my dad wore my sister's wedding day. So,
oh wow!
Yeah, that's how old it is. Yeah.
That's kind of like when we collect bridesmaid dresses and you just keep it just in case you need it again.
Right. Yep. And the cool thing, I'm going to take it off because I just want to wear a normal hat because look at my hair, if I do that. But look, it does this.
Oh, collapsible so you can travel with it. I like
and then
it.
you do that,
Woo!
So, I'm sorry, Chris doesn't have a hat like that. I'm sorry, Chris. I
got to tell you, I'm a little I am upset. I'm a little disappointed because I was hoping a rabbit would come out of it, but you totally disappointed me. No rabbit came out of that hat.
No,
especially when you closed it. Normally, when you open it back up, a rabbit comes out. So no, David Copperfield, you are not, sir.
No, I'm not. But I do have a David Copperfield story.
Oh.
So the young lady I dated before my beautiful wife was a David Copperfield fan. Huge. I mean, like, if it was discussed, it would have been, what do you call that? I don't know, when you can have, relations with them without getting in trouble. It's what is that called?
Your pass, your hall pass or whatever we call it.
Whatever. So we bought tickets. I got tickets to David Copperfield, front right in the middle of the theater. They were great seats. And his big finale is that, poof, he's gone. And then all of a sudden, I see out of the corner of my eye this figure crawling down our aisle. And then he goes, "Do you mind?" And he stands on the chair right in front of the girl that I took to the thing. And I said, "You ain't never going to get any closer."
This is it.
This is your chance. You reach out and grab it, per se, But so that was my.
In my old, you talk about relations and poof, be gone. In my old neighborhood, when you're done with relations, poof, we usually be gone after that. So I'm just saying. Just saying.
So says the man whose wife has a tattoo of a guitar player on her arm.
Yes, my wife does have
and it's his birthday today. It's his birthday today,
yes.
So that's why we mentioned it.
It's on top of that, the tattoo. And look, I'm not being filthy. I'm not being dirty. I'm being honest with you. The tattoo on her arm is his name, and it says Head. That's the guy's name is Brian Head Welsh of Korn. So that's a tattoo she has on her arm. So another man's name is written on my wife's arm. Yes. And,
wow.
Yeah. It's hey,
but he turned his life over to God, so that's a good thing, right?
Yes, he is a God-fearing gentleman now. Very religious guy. Even though his music has about 10 F-bombs in one song, he is a very religious person. But yes, there you go. So, Danny, today I was basically a teacher today on the Morning News Express. I gave gardening tips, which were really good gardening tips for those maybe who sorry, I'm losing my voice as well. Maybe for those who, can't afford, different things for their garden. So I also have something here too that might be interesting, and shout out to our baby boomers. I was reading this article, baby boomer skills that are becoming popular again. and I saw one on here, paper maps. Apparently, young people are starting to read paper maps again and not relying on navigation systems, which I know.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to find somebody from Generation Z that knows how to read a paper
I don't
map.
even see people sell maps anymore, or the old atlases or anything like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
I think maybe you can get them at like visitor centers.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
atlases are in truck stops.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really interesting, though. I mean, it's a great skill to have, because if things go sideways and the apocalypse happens, you're going to need to know how to get around. But
Right. And you can't
I
call
don't think
AAA
my
for a trip
kids
ticket.
know how to read a map.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not hard. I mean, that's one thing I haven't taught my daughter yet, and I need to. And that is something that they really, Bob and I talk a lot about. They should be teaching life lessons in the school system. How to change a tire, stuff like that. And one of them is you should know how to read a map, because, like you just said, you never know. Something could happen. Technology could go down, and if your navigation system doesn't work and you're out in the middle of nowhere, well, you need a map. I remember growing up, my parents had a map of the entire state where we lived in the glove compartment.
Yeah.
Well, the hard part about paper maps is that you can't zoom in on them. It's like, I try all the time. I'm like, come on, it just doesn't seem to work.
Well, here's what I hate about maps, because if you're lost, if you don't know which direction you're facing, it's very difficult. At least my phone or my navigation tells me which way I'm pointing. So that's the thing for me that makes it tough. You have to like drive the extra exit to realize you're heading the wrong way or whatever. So, but yeah, I mean, that's all we used to use, or memory, or you stopped and you had to ask people where to go.
Shady gas stations. Yeah. One of those shady gas stations. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Can you imagine doing that today? Asking somebody at a gas station. I mean, that would be funny. I'd like to film that, because I think that the reaction you would get from somebody would be hilarious.
Yeah. The other thing is just, you just call AAA and you get the triptych.
Oh, the old triptychs. I remember those.
Baby. We love those. Flip it over next
little
where
flip.
You go.
Yep. Little drive-by. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah. Also, too, what's annoying is if you're in a dark road and you need to pull over, there's no lights. Well, I guess you got your car light, but still, it's still not as bright as having your phone. When you have your phone, it's a lot easier.
Definitely not as easy as a phone. And actually, driving with the one thing it does, navigation, I cannot remember how to get places, even if I've been several times, because I just rely on it to tell me where to go. And that's the bummer. I do love about navigation, especially apps like Waze. When there's traffic or an accident, it reroutes you automatically. And that has been such a blessing. If I've been going anywhere, I think I was coming back. Well, the other day I dropped my son off at, I had to go to Dulles, and I haven't been to Dulles in ages. And, it's horrible going to Dulles because you're on 15, which is 2 lanes. And then you go to 7 or 9 or whatever. Anyway, there was traffic was horrible. I was coming back kind of around rush hour, and it rerouted me automatically. And I love that. I don't have to figure that out.
So one other little tidbit of knowledge that you need to know, and that is when you're on the app, because when we moved down to Florida, I had a trailer full of trash, and I'm like, I have no idea where the county dump is. So I put it in my GPS, and it started taking me down these little tiny roads, and I'm like, 50 feet turn here, 20 feet turn here, and I'm like, are you kidding me? And I got down by the dump. I'm like, there's a highway right down here, and I took it. Well, come to find, because I tell my wife, I'm like, I went down all these weird roads and alleyways and stuff, and it was ridiculous. I had it on bike mode. and I didn't know it. I had it on bike mode, and so that's why it took me through, mobile home parks and stuff.
Right up on the sidewalk.
Right, and so You always make sure you have it on the right mode before you hit the road.
Well, definitely. I have occasionally and switched to like walking, and I'll be going like from here down the street, and it says like 21 hours. I'm like, what is going on?
Or you have no one public transportation, and it'll tell you take the MARC train, then switch, go to the metro, and then do this, do that, and the other thing. Boy, I tell you, Bob, I've been guilty of that too. That is funny.
Yeah, but it's really great. You know, my son is in Europe right now, doing a post-college trip, amazing trip. I've never even been anywhere he's going, which I'm so jealous about, but really handy when you're overseas as well. So, you know, we got to thank I love technology. I hate when it's down or breaks because we rely on it too much, but it is pretty cool.
Yep. I concur.
Speaking of technology, if you go ahead and say, Alexa, who's Bob and Chris, it'll let you know. We are on Alexa. And I annoyed Bob all night last night, sending him text messages. Bob, check this out. Check that. I sent about 7 text messages in a matter of like 45 minutes.
Did I answer any of them?
Not one.
Not a one. Not a one. Don't you bother me at nighttime.
He's off the clock. When he's off the clock,
I'm off the clock. Yeah, I was thankfully listening to a window guy trying to sell me windows.
Ah, lovely. Yeah. How did that go?
Well, he was great. I would have probably signed on the dotted line, and then he told me how much it was, and then I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Windows are so expensive.
It was $40,000.
Oh my God! Holy cow!
Now, Chris has been in my house, and so he understands how many windows. All those I have big plate glass windows, and we have 32 windows to replace.
Wow!
So, and I was like, oh my gosh! And I told him, I said, well, that's like $15,000 more than the last guy. And he's like, I need to know who that was. We discussed. He goes, well, that company. I'm like, look, your windows look great. Absolutely look great. I would think they would great, but I can't. That's just, I don't know.
I need to put you in touch with A&S Construction. I'm going to get you in touch with Sandra. We're going to see what we can do with that.
There's so many, and there's so many companies out there. And he's like, look, it really does depend on, they all say lifetime warranty. And he goes, but look at the warranties, So like one company says lifetime warranty, but if the caulking starts to crack and peel up, that's not covered.
No.
Or if you paint the inside, that takes away the warranty. And I'm like,
has nothing to do with how the window works.
No,
goodness.
No, yeah. But but they're all that way. And so then I foolishly put in today, there was, because I said Windows or something, and that's all my news feed is. So I entered in, okay, let's find out how much it would cost more, and next thing I know, I'm like, oh, hi, I'm this company and I'm this company, and you want to do Windows, and I'm like, good Lord have mercy. Yep. So I'll get rid of them. And they call, and I'll go, look, I'll listen to whatever you got to say as long as you can answer a couple questions. Yeah. And that is, my first question is, if you were to die today, would you go to heaven or hell? And usually they hang up.
That's a good question to stop someone in their tracks.
Right? All right, I'm done.
I love it.
Other than sports.
I will say, you can't always, those things aren't always right, because when I go on Facebook, it always has these advertisements for like little blue pills. I'm like, I don't look that stuff up at all. Never have I Googled little blue pills or little orange pills or any type of pills. And for some reason, they're coming up on my page. Now,
maybe your wife was
my wife's taking my Facebook page, and then I got a real problem there. No wonder why she has another man's name tattooed on her arm. But anyway, sorry here, I'm losing my voice, so I better make this quick before I don't have a voice left, which might not be a bad thing. All right, get into news. Another rabid animal has been found in Frederick County. The health department says a raccoon picked up near Memorial Park in Thurmont has tested positive for rabies. Animal control officers collected the raccoon on Friday, June 13th, followed a dog fight. Well, Friday the 13th, a rabid animal kind of fits in, doesn't it, for a horror movie?
Good movie, yeah.
Yeah. one that I probably won't see anytime soon. The public is invited to a ribbon cutting open for the new Frederick Police Department headquarters later this month. Both will take place on Monday, June 30th at 100 East All Saints Street from 3 to 7 p.m. And I think, Danny, you said you would probably show up there, right?
I will definitely be there for that. I'd want to check it out.
Me too.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take a look at it too. Let's see. The prosecution continued to call witnesses on Wednesday in the trial of Santos Felipe Reyes, 40 of Frederick. He has been on trial since Monday for the murder of Jose Pedro Hernandez of Frederick. He was stabbed in the parking lot of the Home Depot on McCain Drive in May of 2023. And the victim was taken to Frederick Health Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Again, that happened in May of 2023. Now, the state's attorney's office says jurors in the trial were dismissed at 3 p.m. on Wednesday. The trial will reconvene on Friday at 9 o'clock a.m. And taking a quick peek into weather, as of right now, it's a nice one out there. Looking at 80, mostly clear skies. But like Bob said this morning, don't let that fool you, because we could see some scattered, well, we will see some scattered thunderstorms developing in the afternoon. A few of those may be severe. Looking at a high of around 88 to 89. And then tonight we'll have partly cloudy skies. You might see a stray shower or thunderstorm later on this evening, getting down to a low of 62. And real quickly for Bob gets into sports, Danny, kind of taking a sneak peek into next week. We're looking at Monday and Tuesdays right now, 100 degrees, Wednesday 99. So it looks like all of next week is going to be in the 90s. So it's going to be like Danny when she walks outside, hot, hot, hot.
Well, tomorrow, man, it's the first day of summer.
It is the first day of summer, and we're really going just straight to the hundreds. Like, we just didn't even sit in the 70s. We didn't have any nice days in the 80s. We've gone from like 60s to like months of rain, I feel like. Humid, worse than it's ever been. Yesterday was all over the place with weather. It was unreal.
Yep.
Not happy with Mother Nature right now.
That thunderstorm that came through here not last night, but the night before. I mean, woo!
Crazy. Woke me up. And that typically doesn't. Yeah.
So, let me tell you what woke me up during that thunderstorm was my two daughters, the 4 cats, and the dog that decided to jump in bed with us because they were scared of the thunder and lightning. And somehow, when I woke up in the morning, my one daughter's foot was practically in my mouth, and the other one's foot was practically my rear end, which means they tossed and turned all night long. So Dad didn't get a whole lot of sleep. Meanwhile, the whole night, no problem. My wife was out cold. Nobody kicked her for some reason. They all decided to kick me.
What happens when you live with women?
Yeah, you're not kidding.
And just FYI, Meatball and Daisy May snored all the way through it. So.
Oh gosh, my dog hates thunderstorms. I can't wait till she loses her hearing.
Jeez,
that's funny. All right, Frederick Keys suffered a tight 6-4 loss to the Williamsport Crosscutters on Wednesday night, losing the first 2 games against the Crosscutters at Journey Bank Ballpark and historic Bowman Field in 6 innings. They'll try to salvage at least 1 game tonight in Billtown at 6:35. You can still hear me, right? I worry about that all the time now because I can't see you guys. The Washington Nationals got beat by the Colorado Rockies 3-1 yesterday. Hey, guess what? Their losing streak, you have to use more than 2 hands. It's 11 games now. The Tampa Bay Rays overcame an 8-run deficit to beat the Orioles 12-8 on Wednesday night. That's the largest comeback in the major league this season and the largest comeback in franchise history for the Tampa Bay Rays. NBA playoffs tonight at 8:30. OKC, the Thunder can wrap it up as they lead the series 3-2 over the Indiana Pacers. And sad news from the Orioles minor leaguer Luis Guevara was hit by a flying watercraft, an airborne recreational watercraft, on Sunday evening and succumbed to the injuries and passed away. The Orioles, he was 19 years old, and 2 of his teammates were with him at the time. They were riding jet skis off of Lido Key. So that's kind of sad news from the Orioles organization.
Yeah, it is sad. Awful.
Yep. So
really awful. Oh, well.
So number 301 into 301.
Yes.
I forgot my hat, but it said 301 on it, but that's okay. So congratulations, Danny.
Thank you so much. Couldn't have done it without you two. You keep things interesting.
Well, you could have.
Sure.
You could have.
Yeah.
You could have. I mean,
I
Could have probably
really.
done a lot. Could have probably done a lot better, and probably would have a lot more likes and follows without us. But we do appreciate you keeping us around.
Yeah. The problems with the likes and shares and the click offs when they see us is the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, you really have a lot of those. So, I'm gonna check out what Danny says. Oh, there's Chris and Bob. Click.
It's all good. It's all good. Wouldn't have it any other way. All right.
Back into the sunshine here, wherever I am. There you go.
I know. I see it out there. I want to get out and enjoy it, but it's gonna be so humid. My hair is just gonna be like, whoop.
Don't forget Thurmont Carnival tonight, and the Thurmont Parade is tonight too. So
yes,
lots of fun if you're heading to Thurmont. You might want to make sure that you stay clear of the parade route because it's one of the bigger parades in Frederick County. So.
And it's so nice. We don't have a lot of parades, so it's good to get out and enjoy one.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm going to leave you with 2 words, Danny. Just 2 words, and I'll leave. Fried Oreos.
Fried Oreos. Is that your thing? My thing at the fair is I only eat it once a year, and it's cotton candy and a funnel cake. I only eat them once a year, and that's at the fair.
And I say that to my wife. I'm like, the only time, it's just once a year that we have the fried Oreos. However, I go to every single fair around the entire 4-state region.
Carnival, you
so
get one.
yes.
Oh boy. All right. Well, we'll have to start a dietary restriction. And also, I went to the movies last night and saw How to Train Your Dragon, which was awesome. And I'm going to talk about it later in the show. But when's the last time you saw a movie?
It was last week, this past week. I have to look. I forgot the name of the movie. However, real quickly, can you tell me, instead of training my dragon, how to train my dog? Because I'm still having problems with that right now.
Well, he tries to change the subject, he's not watching movies. He doesn't care about the children.
You should know this stuff off the top of your head.
Listen, I don't know nothing off the top of my head. I'm lucky I know my own name off the top of my head. It's so a midnight shift on the 14th. So that was pretty good. It was with the
Michael Keaton.
Henry Winkler.
Henry Winkler. Look, it was okay. It wasn't terrible, but I mean, we're gonna have to. Can we sit down and have a meeting and reevaluate the list, maybe, Danny?
No.
What do you mean, no, Bob? It's not. That's not
okay, so I'm going to argue here because I got to go. I'm going to argue here. I gave you a list of movies that I said you should watch, and you've not watched one of them. I don't know what you pick a movie. I don't know who picks the movies for you. I like Night Shift, but I mean, why not a prostitution ring out of the morgue? What's wrong with that? It's hilarious. It's hijinks. But I mean, we're trying to give you great movies, and you just don't watch them. I don't know why. Who's telling you? Who's going through this? You let your dog walk on it, and you'll okay. There you go.
Pick a movie.
Right. I'm just kind of going with what exactly is on the list. So look, do me a favor. I don't know where that list is, Bob. Reset me. I'll do what was it? The Golden State Warriors or whatever it was you want me to watch.
Warriors. It's about New York. It's about New York. It's about gangs.
Yeah.
It's about
All right, so I'll watch Warrior. I don't know. I just thought I thought it because I like the song Midnight Shift.
It's
by the
Night
Commodores.
Shift.
Night Shift, excuse me. Night Shift, by the Commodores. So I kind of thought it had something to do with that, but it didn't. All right, well, look, at least I'm watching them, okay? Give me some credit.
Hey, look, they had what? They had Henry Winkler, they had Michael Keaton, and it had, was it Shelley Long?
Yeah, Shelley Long. I got to tell you, man, she looked hot in that movie. I mean, she looked really good. Like, she didn't look like the Cheers, Shelley Long. She looked like more of like a prostitute Shelley Long in that movie.
Well, we're going to start right after the 4th. We're going to start hard pushing our August Christmas Cash for Kids movie, which we will be doing Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And hopefully, you like that movie.
Well, why don't we, since we're watching Ferris Bueller's Day Off, on the same day, let's have a Chris Michaels Day Off, and maybe I won't go to work. So maybe we'll do that. All right. I got to go. I'm being looked at by one of our wonderful sales team members here.
Time for all of us to go. Except
All right,
for me.
Danny.
All right. See you guys. Have a
We'll
great
see
day.
ya.
See ya.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're coming back with a highlight of some of your events and Hannah Ponce. And then I'm going to give you your secret stash video clue for today to win cash and prizes. That is coming up just after this.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves. Double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining flattery beyond compare.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com. Oh, I can't wait to visit there. I want to thank Andrew and David who stopped by the show yesterday. And we're going to be heading down there at the end of the summer. We'll give you an update on that property. But very cool place if you want to vacation. I do think they still have some dates available in Corolla. All right, let's talk about what's happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Taco Bar in Frederick and Gaithersburg and Taquito in Hagerstown. Taco Bar is located in West Point Plaza off Route 40 in Frederick and at 3 Russell Avenue in Gaithersburg. And Taquito you can get at 812 Frederick Street in Hagerstown. They all offer great quality, authentic Mexican food at an affordable price. Go to tacobar1.com or taquitobytacobar.com for more information. Okay, let's see what we got going on in Frederick. Boy, I've been busy updating a lot of the events going on. We have lots. But first, of course, we need to talk about Souls of Joy. Tickets are on sale now on Eventbrite. Look up Souls of Joy. The Shoe Must Go On is the event. August 8th, 6 to 9 p.m. at ARC at Market Street. Now, this typically sells out. Previously, when Julie Gaver did this event, I'm expecting it to sell out this year as well. So grab your tickets. If you can sponsor, there is sponsorship information available on that Eventbrite. You don't have to pay through Eventbrite for the sponsorship. You can reach out to me if you want to avoid any additional fees. We are happy to take a check and all of that directly. I can give you that information. Now, I went shoe shopping the other day. Actually, when I was buying some stuff for the 300th show, I always troll through the shoe department. I was at Walmart, and they happened to have sneakers on sale on clearance for $3. So I grabbed a bunch of them. And this is what I'm saying. When you donate $5, $10, or $15, that got 3 pairs of shoes yesterday or the day before yesterday. So this is what I do. I go troll the internet. I troll the stores. I ask people to tell me where there's great shoe sales going on. That's where I go to make sure any dollar that you give to me is stretched as far as it possibly can be. So Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and Zelle are on screen. If you can, $5, $10, or $15, I am going to, as I get all of that together, I'm going to shop for you. I also went to Boscov's that had some really lovely slip-on not sandals, but shoes on sale for $6.99 and $7.99. So I picked those up as well. So if you can deliver through those apps, let me know. Or if you're shopping and you just want to drop some off, you can drop them off at the home of Everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street, Wednesdays to Sundays, 11 to 4. or the Orioles Nest or Family Heritage Trust. And now Village Crossing in Warman's Mill is a collection sponsor. Excuse me. All right. But get your tickets for Souls of Joy and come join us. It's going to be a great event. All right. Secret Stash is on through July 11th. At the end of the show, you're going to get your clue for today. And I want to congratulate. Every single one has been found. 2 have required hints, 2 out of 3 so far. So we're going to see if today, I don't think today is a pretty easy one. And there's a dead giveaway at the end of the video. So you're going to want to watch for that. All right. Today at 1 o'clock, if you have a lunch break you can take, how about jumping on a virtual event with Antietam Travel, Vacation in Paradise, and there are booking benefits or bonuses if you sign on. So go to AntietamTravel.com, scroll to the bottom of the page, and you're going to see Vacation in Paradise. Register. This is with Sandals Resorts. And why not? If you've got a few minutes to log in, you're going to get some bonuses and find out all you need to know. You can ask questions about Sandals Resorts and get some information about them as well. Tonight, 5 to 8 is Alive at 5. It's Aze and the Squad. They are playing, and there is a special Juneteenth celebration going on at Alive at 5 this evening. On Saturday, we have a pop-up vendor market at the home of everything, Frederick. We have a couple of vendors that are going to be joining us on Saturday, and there is a ton going on. You got the Spirits of Maryland Festival. The VIP kicks off at noon. General admission is at 2:30, I think. There's the Veteran Family Fun Day, 3 to 9 at Burkittsville Ruritan Club. You can still sign up. Michelle came on the show yesterday to say you just need to go to pullingforveterans.org or look them up on Facebook, and you can still head to that event. And it's for veterans and their families. It's free food, free games, drinks, all that. It's going to be a great day. At 7 o'clock at Vanish Hall in Boonesboro, you got the Rabbit's Foot Reunion to benefit Reforge. Live music event all evening. I think there's 4 or 5 bands playing, 4 bands maybe, 3 or 4. I don't know. But it's going to be a great event. It's for Reforge, which is an awesome organization. And you typically 600 or 700 people are there. So it's usually a really good time. All right. June 22nd is Summer Concert Series. That is this Sunday. If you've never been to the Summer Concert Series, it's really great. Free. Live music at the Baker Park Band Shell. You can kick it off a little earlier with WFRE doing the pregame from 5 to 7. And then the music starts at 7 with, it is rock and reggae with I Rhythm playing on Sunday. June 24th, Bar Bingo at the MVets Post 2 on East South Street, open to the public, 6:45 to 9 p.m. June 26th is the Thorpewood Community Day in ties with the Frederick Library. June 27th is PTSD Awareness Day. Pulling for Veterans is hosting a vigil at Memorial Park, which is right on Ben Street. The weekend of the 28th is Country Roads and Gardens Tour. You can head and see beautiful gardens in Braddock, Middletown, Myersville, Wolfsville, and Smithsburg. Just search Eventbrite for Country Roads and Gardens Tour. I believe that goes Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 4. 2 to 6 on that day, Frederick Basket Company will close its brick and mortar store and only operate online. June 29th, Reptile Adventure on the Double. Maryland double-decker ride with some reptiles, which you'll stop at the home of everything Frederick for. That's noon to 2. Go to MarylandDoubleDeckers.com to get tickets for that. That's going to be a great time, and you get to stop and see the shop as well. July 3rd is Alive at 5, and then July 4th, of course, Party in the Park. We're going to talk all about it more as we get closer, and we're going to talk to Hannah Ponce later in the show. Obviously, you're going to meet her. She's kicking off the live music on stage at 1 o'clock. Party in the Park goes from 1 to 6. We will have the mechanical bull ride for free because of Good Morning Frederick and the real estate goddess, Shannon Flannery. Come by. You're going to be able to win a shirt that says Frederick is bucking awesome, or you can purchase one. You can purchase one at the shop right now at 401 North Market Street. Head down there today from 11 to 4. Mama Cone is holding down the fort, and you can pick up some of our 300 show shirts, the Frederick is bucking awesome shirt, or anything else that you are fancying at the shop. All right. And of course, we're already talking about mid-July now, which is so crazy because we're still in June. But that's the way it goes with events. We want to make sure you mark your calendars for the things coming up. If you have an event you want included on the calendar, just email it to everythingfredericklive@gmail.com or message me through social media, and I'll be happy to get it on. If you want me to talk about it, just $25 for 5 days, $40 for 10 days. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're back with Hannah Ponce, the country singer, Linganore graduate, and kicking off our party in the park. And then your secret stash video clue comes after that. And all of that happens just after this.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Who's always wanted to go to Alaska? Well, that's me, and I'm putting together a trip June 9th through June 20th of 2026. I would love for you to join me. I'm working together with Antietam World Travel Service to put together an amazing itinerary featuring both land and sea. We're going to see all the great stuff you see when you go to Alaska. I promise it's going to be a lot of fun. Go to bit.ly/Alaska2 for more information.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
All right, last night the family and I were at Warehouse Cinemas to see How to Train Your Dragon. So much fun. We had a really good time. The movie I loved it. And actually, How to Train Your Dragon, the original, the animated version, is one of my favorite movies. I don't know what it is. I just love that movie. And they really did a great job with the live action. I loved it. Loved everything about it. So I get 2 thumbs up for that. Here are some cool things to keep in mind this summer. You know, Tuesdays is always $7 movie night. Wednesdays, however, $8 movie night and half off beer, wine, and cocktails. So I believe Wednesday nights is going to be the new adult night out at Warehouse Cinemas. Now, I tried the crab flatbread, which is it's limited edition in season kind of thing. I thought it was delicious. They have crab dip as well. I did not try that. Mama Cone always goes for the funnel cake fries, which you can't go wrong with. They are so delicious. And Ash got the they have chicken bites, which are like boneless chicken wings, and he got it was like a peanut Thai flavoring. Very, very good. So the food was really good. Of course, you get the refillable popcorn, refillable sodas, and enjoying a great movie. So you can't go wrong with Warehouse Cinemas this summer. They're doing whatever they can to help save a little bit of money with some of these specials. And they also do trivia a couple times, I think once a week, on Mondays maybe. So anyway, You got to go to warehousecinemas.com for more information. And obviously, if you want to be on the big screen, you can if you just reach out to them. All right, A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they are right here in Frederick. A&S Construction specializes in roofing and siding. They can also do windows and gutters and even build a new patio or deck. Call 301-703-2157 or send an email, info@ansconstruction.net. Remember, you get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. Just let Sandra know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick, and she will take great care of you. All right, let's find out who some people of Frederick are. People of Frederick is sponsored by Intense Barbecue, family-owned barbecue food truck and catering company. They cook in small batches to make sure the food is as fresh as it can be. Find them at Intense Barbecue and satisfy your meat tooth. I got a chance to meet Hannah Ponce. She is the opening act for Party in the Park, which is the WFRE area down near Color Lake, along with WFMD, which is right on Color Lake. So you can visit us. I'll be out there with our mechanical bull as well. But here she is. Home of everything Frederick, which is 401 North Market Street, right in downtown. I'm with the lovely Hannah Ponce. You may have heard she is going to be playing Party in the Park stage, 4th of July with WFRE.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And welcome to Good Morning Frederick.
I'm happy to be here.
Well, I just had a few minutes to chat with you. Your mom and I were in school at about the same time. I think she's a little younger than me, actually. But yeah, and you grew up here in Frederick County at Linganore High School, graduate. So you just told me that you've only been playing guitar for a few months, and you never really publicly put it out there as a singer. Until Riley Green at the Great Frederick Fair.
So I had sang at like the rodeos, national anthems. I did a lot of smaller things like that, but I had never had the accompaniment you know, to kind of do it by myself. Before Riley Green, I'd bring like a karaoke backtrack.
Right.
But actually out playing guitar and singing, it just kind of happened as soon as I got done singing with him.
That's amazing.
I was like, I gotta learn guitar. I gotta get ready for Nashville.
Put it out. You know what though? There is nothing more motivating than accountability. When you made a sign, you held it up. He got you on stage. And you sang. And then that is accountable as much as you can get it in front of 5,000 people.
Oh yeah.
Were you nervous?
You know, everyone asked me that question, and I really wasn't. Like, I got up there, and I was like, this is where I'm meant to be.
Did you miss the big moment during the Riley Green show at the Great Frederick Fair? Well, if you did, let me catch you up.
I seen a little girl with a sign down here. Where are you at? Are you sure? You're sure you're ready? This is going to be your moment. Come on up here. Y'all can help her get up here. She's going to sing with me.
That's Hannah Ponce of right here in Frederick getting called up on stage by Riley Green.
Well, you dressed like a country music singer. You knew you was going to sing tonight? What's your name? Come on. This may seem like it's planned out, but we've never met before. She had a sign in here. She wanted to sing a song. Some of y'all may know this song. It's about a girl I met in the bar one night.
So Riley Green let Hannah sing the Ella Langley part in You Look Like You Love Me, and she did a pretty darn good job.
Then I told her, excuse me, you look like you love me, you look like you want me, I want you to come on home.
That's pretty darn cool, right?
And you look like you love me.
that's why when they offered me to sing at Party in the Park, I was like, well, yes, like I love the big stage, so I'm super excited.
Yeah, and that is, it's funny. Are you typically an extrovert when you're out? You are. Okay, see, I'm an introvert.
Oh, really?
Except when I'm working.
Yeah, you can't tell.
So when I'm working, it's all business, but socially, not so much. All right, so now this is your gig.
Yeah.
Much. So do you write music too?
I just actually finished my first song. It's dedicated to my grandma who passed away.
Aww.
It's called Redbird. And I'm working with some local musicians to hopefully get it recorded.
Okay.
And maybe within the next year or so, you'll be able to listen to it.
So for sure, because you don't have to wait any longer nowadays. Not like back when I was young where you had to get an agent.
Yeah.
You had to get now you can just flick on your camera, play the song. The one thing I recommend for that as you're working through this process is you get immediate market feedback.
Yeah. And musicians learning, I said, I knew musicians growing up because I'm in a kind of musical family. I mean, my grandma was very musical, or great grandma, and my mom's very musical. But musicians take you under their wing. As soon as you meet a musician, oh, well, let's go write a song together.
I love it.
It's cool. I'm meeting a lot of different people, a lot of different genres, because I sing country and I live on a farm, but I also do I can sing Adele and I can sing the Titanic song. Whitney Houston, I'll belt out every once in a while.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. And that's hard. So this journey, though new and still fresh for you, if someone out there is watching and they were you a couple years ago, what is your advice to them?
Never give up.
Do you know the name Hannah Ponce? If you don't, you should.
I was all about 22. Yeah, I think at the time. I've been out on the road, lonely at night. And it's been a while. So it's on my mind.
She's the local girl from Frederick who got pulled up on stage by Riley Green at the Great Frederick Fair.
Cowboy man. And I thought to myself, I can use some of that.
Since going viral with Riley Green at the Great Frederick Fair, she's been playing venues all over Frederick County, and she'll be opening up our Mattress Warehouse Party in the Park on the 4th of July.
Excuse me, you look like you love me. You look like you want me. I want you to come on home. And baby, I don't blame you for looking me up and down across this room. I'm drunk and ready to leave, and you look like you love me.
Don't miss the biggest party in Frederick County on the 4th of July in Baker Park.
Oh, yes. Also, the Brown Brothers Shotgun Highway. And I'm telling you, our headliners, Runaway June, will be playing Party in the Park. Free concert on 4th of July, right in downtown at Baker Park. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready for the secret stash hint for today? This is a dead giveaway. You guys are going to know where this is. All right. Here we go. All right. There it is. Oh, yeah. Had to Ziploc bag everything because of the rain. You know where that is? That was a big hint. Huger hint right there. That is the biggest giveaway hint ever. Good luck with the secret stash. All right. We want to tune in tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. or you can watch anytime on YouTube. Tell a friend about Good Morning Frederick. Have an amazing day and get out there and be great, friends.